Hey everyone! Today I'm going to do my fall of 2019 living room tour. So here we go. The first plant, actually I'll show you the wall first. Here's my wall. So the first plant right here is my Crimson Princess, and it has given an awful lot of growth. It's climbing. I love the variegation on it. So easy. Basically takes care of itself. And then we go up over here, and this is my Philodendron Brazil. Those leaves are awesome. I love it. And then underneath my Philodendron Brazil, I have my Domino peace lily. It's in some rough shape. It's bouncing back from, I don't know, whatever its issue is. But good news is it looks like there's some new leaves coming out. Look at that. Domino peace lily variegation is awesome. So that is the first wall in my living room. Then we go through over here. And up here on this little shelf, I've got a Philodendron Credatum variegata. And then down here, I've got one of the holiday cactuses. I believe this one is a pink one. And then I've got this other one. And this one is a red one, a red and pink one. And this is a holiday cactus as well, around Thanksgiving. So hopefully I can get them to bloom this year. So we will see. Fingers crossed. And then next to it is my newest addition. This is my Monstera Deliciosa. And this is a brand new leaf that just came out. And I just repotted it today. Love that plant. Then underneath there is I forget. It's a Chinese evergreen. Red Siam. That's it. Red Siam. So let me show you that wall again. I call this my little cabin, even though I'm not in the middle of the woods, but it's my little homey cabin. Then up on the wall, above the couch, I have some Philodendron Brazil cuttings, along with my neon Philodendron cuttings that I got from one of my friends. So yeah, I thought that would be kind of cute. And then I'll show you these two, these also. I love photography, so some of my other passion is photography. So these 4 that I'm going to show you are pictures that I took. Sorry for the glare. And I thrifted that eagle picture for like $5 at Goodwill. So, love Goodwill. Yep, I love nature photography. And then right next to it is a golden pothos that I started from my mother plant, as well as some cuttings that I found on the floor at work. So I thought this would be a perfect spot for it. So there is that corner. And then you come around in this corner and I love to thrift. I found this and I made this into my propagation station. I had to repot a couple plants this morning. It's a Cebu Blue and 2 Pothos. And then I got the bottles that are in there. I got those each from Dollar Tree. They're just little milk bottle type of things. And then I got this wood part, this holder from Goodwill for like $2. So I thought it would be perfect to hold propagations. And right here is another plant that I repotted today. This is Scindapsus pictus. And then in this corner, this is the corner of plants that need help. We'll start here. This is my $3 lickety split that I found at Lowe's, and it's losing leaves, as you can see, but it's gaining leaves. And I just think that once it gets established, and I did change the soil out, so once it gets established, I think it will bounce back. And then next to it is my very first Monstera ever. It's a baby one. I have to trim off a few leaves because it's funny. As soon as it gets yellow leaves, a whole lot of new ones pop out. And look, this one even has a split in it. So I'm just letting it do its thing. And then under here is my rubber tree. And what's amazing with this is, if I can get in here and show you, look at how woody the stems are. Let's see if I can, I'm sorry. It's amazing, yeah. And then next to it is a golden pothos that I just repotted today that was as flat as a pancake, and I was a very bad plant mom with it. So I took cuttings, as you could see in my propagation station, and I thought as soon as those root up, I'll put them back in and I'll have a nice bushy plant. So that's my golden pothos. And then I'll show you that whole pan of a wall. That's what we have so far. And then we've got my bay window. And this bay window is pretty much my philodendron window. It's pretty much my philodendron window and some other cuttings. So let me show you what I've got. We'll start right here. This is my purple passion. Actually, it's my mom's purple passion plant, but it seems to love it here. This is my north-facing window. Next to that is my Philodendron Brazil marks. And take a look at that. There's like 2 new leaves at least coming in, and I think there's a 3rd one down there too. I got this on a plant swap with Emily, Illum Life. See, Emily is growing. And then up here is my Philodendron Painted Lady. I got this about a month ago. The color on it is just amazing. The camera's not doing it justice. But that's my Philodendron Painted Lady. And then you've got my Monstera Deliciosa. And I can't believe, look, it's got new leaves. Buddy wanted to say hi. Hi. So those are the new leaves. And then right here is part of my Siltepecana. It was so long, I got that from Josh's Frogs. So I took that and I cut the trails off, and hopefully they will propagate. And I'll have a couple of them, or one big old Siltepecana plant. And then back there is my Philodendron Royal Queen. I got that from Emily as well. And then here is my Monstera Peru. And it's liking where it's at. It's got a new leaf coming out. The texture of them is great. I love it. And then behind here, and I can't remember who it was that made the comment on my philodendron video, but whoever you were, and I apologize, said that they didn't think it was going to be an imperial, that it could be a black cardinal. And after doing some looking, I think you're right. I think it was mislabeled. It's having a rough time right now, but I think you were right. So I'm going to call it my black cardinal philodendron. Then next to it is my Philodendron Urbescens green. I got this in a plant haul, in a swap with Steph Hall about a year ago, I think, or late winter. And it wasn't doing anything, and then it went outside and it's kicking out an awful lot of new leaves and new growth. So it's growing stuff. And then right here is my Florida Beauty. I also got this from Emily. And if you look right down here, it's going to be throwing a new leaf pretty soon. So I'm excited. that's my Florida Beauty. And then next to that is my Pylea pepper Moieties. It's, I don't know. It was losing a couple leaves, and then I just moved it to the window where it was thriving again. So hopefully it'll bounce back. Give me a couple babies. And then up here is my string of turtles. And I was just looking at it. Look at all of the new little ones. This is my north facing window, and it must be loving it. I'm almost scared to move it out of the window, so she's gonna live there. And then down here is my Philodendron, Tahiti Philodendron. Just a baby cutting. This is the newest leaf. And then there's one coming up here. So yep, that's my Philodendron Tahiti. And then the last one on here is my Horsehead Philodendron. This is a new little leaf. So it's doing well. So I will back up and show you again. And the red holders that those plants are on are thrifted candlesticks that I found at Goodwill as well. So yeah, that's my bay window. And then I'll have, just pan over. I don't want to have anything close to the door, especially in the fall and winter, because it is getting colder there. And I don't want anything to freeze. And I refinished that 1911 Singer sewing machine as well. So. And then down here, I've got my fish that is 7 years old. And the very last thing is a baby ZZ. So that's what I have here. And that was my tour of my living room in Buddy's house. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day. Hey, can you sit? Sit. Sit. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend. And thank you very much for watching. Bye now.